So these are fabric sheets, and just gonna make shirts showing you how you use them. This is the design right here. It's just some words. So I'm gonna go ahead and trim them. And you don't have to trim it, but anything that you leave on here is gonna show. So I am going to trim around here because I don't want this on here. Kind of have an idea of how I want the design. I like a real close trim. I don't know, I like that. I think it looks better. Even when you use like, when you cut it in your cutting machines, because it can cut in there, I think that you can see a little bit more. Sometimes it has that little white line, and I don't like that part. It depends on the design and what you're putting it on. So I'm just like freestyling it because I wanted to make sure that we got on here today. So thanks for joining us, guys. This Saturday, it's getting hot out here in the desert, guys. And this is why I love sublimate sheets, the truth, because it gets really hot. It's probably, right now we're probably already about 90s, maybe the hundreds, and it's gonna get much hotter. But when you have big patches, as they call them, or like the, you know, like say Easy Subli, how it's a vinyl patch. When you have the vinyl is kind of plastic. It's synthetic materials. Therefore, you're not getting airflow. So what that means is that even though I have this on my shirt, I still would get the same airflow that I'll get. So it's breathable. So that way I don't get hot. And that's what I love about these, because they're fabric. And there are some other materials that are fabric. But unlike those, these are able to go directly into your printer. I'll show you guys that too, perhaps. You just put in one sheet at a time, and you can print directly to them. You don't have to mirror. So that's what I did with these. I put these in my printer, and I did not have to mirror. And I'm just going to trim them. My husband normally trims them. You know, I call him the human cricket. Had to remember the name of the machine. I call him the human cricket because he's able to cut really, really good. Hey, Alex, can I use your phone so I can see comments and answer while I'm doing this live? Do you mind? Just while I'm doing a live. All right. So if you're good at cutting, you can go a lot faster, but I'm not very good. I'm not. Sometimes, too, the other thing that I like with these, I printed these out last week, and we just never got around to them. I have some in the drawer that have been there for probably about a year, and I can still print on them. So you can put them up and you can still use them, which is really nice. Because if you print something and you need to go back, or you have an extra, you can always go back and use it. You don't have to worry about the color fading out. It's I had some vinyl shirts that I had did vinyl on some transfers, and what ended up happening is that even though the shirt never got worn, after about a year to eight months to a year of it just sitting there, they faded and they got blurry, and I thought that was just awful because, thank you, sweetie, because they had never even been washed. Thank you guys for joining. So that's also the good thing about this, is that even if the sheet sits long, you don't have to worry about it fading. And I really love that. And I really love, the one thing, okay, so two things I really love. I love making t-shirts. I don't know, it's therapeutic for me. The other thing is that I also love using it to make pillows, especially no-sew pillows, because so this is how it is, and then I'm gonna put it on a shirt, or maybe I don't know. I'm gonna start again putting it on other things. This is where we put it on plastic. You can put it on plastic. You just have to use. I don't have it right here, but I use Gorilla Glue spray adhesive. I go ahead and like this one. This one I'm gonna actually have made into a canvas. So you sublimate it. What happened?
I was trying to get something.
Okay. Alex, you should have helped her.
She didn't ask for help.
Okay.
I didn't ask for help.
Okay. Yeah, just help her. So I sublimated it, and the back it has like a adhesive. So I put a paper under it, but I'm gonna make this a canvas, kind of like these. But with this, okay, so you would do the same process, but instead of you would just spray it on the back of here, the adhesive, and then stick it to whatever. And this has been on here for about 8 months, so it doesn't come off. But like I was saying, this is the thing that I really love. I love making these pillows. And my favorite pillow, I have to get it. I saw it in my car for some reason. But I like to show that pillow because it's just a real fluffy pillow. And it's just a throw pillow that goes there. But I really do like that. And so the thing is that when you cut it with machines, it's really hard to use with like really fine, intricate, and thin cuts. So you want to use bigger cuts with it. And when you want words, or the other thing that you can do is you can do your wording in vinyl, and they do go over the sublimate sheets. And this is the same thing. I'm just going to trim this out to heat press it, and then I'll show you guys. Let me. I'll print up something so you can see how it prints in your printer. This was a while ago too, and maybe I'll heat press that just so that you can see. Let me turn this on and get a print going. Let's see, you grab a sheet. Okay, I've got this little one. This is these are the sizes. This is the 8.5 by 11 standard size. So this is what you get. This one is a legal 8.5 by 14. And then this is the boss, and then this is the big boss. The boss is 11 by 17. The big boss is 13 by 19, and I have to say I love the big boss. This right here, these are, this is illegal, just to see, like, that's the size. And this is illegal on this shirt. This is a shirt I did for, well, me and my husband actually did it for our daughter. And then you can also layer these, because we did this part, and then we also added this, which is actually just from this. I just did a strip of those, and then these are added. So it's really cool because it's layered, and it looks really nice. So I like that. And you get all those good colors. All right, so this is an 8.5 by 11 standard size. So it has two sides. There's the fabric side, which is the front side, and then there's, that's the doll side. The back side is an adhesive side. It has adhesive on it. So what happens is that once you heat press it, you'll lay it on your fabric, and the adhesive will go ahead and marry in with your fabric. So I'm going to set that in there. Oh, this is made with sublimate sheets too. This is my bag. This is my little trash bag for when I'm crafting. All right, so I'm going to print that there, and let me see. I just grabbed something that I have on here really quick, but just to show you. But yeah, I love the 13 by 19, and like this frame right there, that's 13 by 19. I love the, I like the big boss. What can I say? The big boss is really nice. All right, let me jump over here and let's see what I have. All right, I'm going to print this. This is, let's see. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to print this out. Let me just get my paper size. And this is the same thing. I already have this print over here. But this way, you guys can see. So what I'm doing is just grabbing it there and making sure it's all on there. I'm going to send it to print. And that's about it. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining. Okay, so now I'm going to finish trimming this out. It might give me, I might have had a different paper size in there. Let me see what it says. And so, like I was saying, these are fabrics, so you can cut them with any type of sharp blade. So I'm using shears. My husband likes to use the shears and X-Acto knife. I'm not that good with the X-Acto knife, so I won't use that. But they cut really easy in their fabric. As far as the care, you don't have to worry about them fading. You want to make sure when you heat press it that you have even pressure on your heat press and good firm pressure. And then what happens so that all your edges and everything, that it gets that even heat, which is why I like to use parchment paper instead of the Teflon, the silicone, because sometimes you don't get even heat distribution with those. So as long as you have even heat distribution, you shouldn't have a problem. And the really nice thing is that after you wash them too, you can press them, or I've even folded these, and maybe I'll fold one and show you. They still come out good because they're fabric. And that's really nice because this is a legal too. So this would be like this. And I like the legal on the cross for myself, just because in a bigger shirt, you want to make sure that proportion is good, as well as the colors that you're putting it with, so that you get the right effects, that it's pleasing to the eyes. I don't use my Cricut as much to cut, only because the Cricut doesn't do, it has size limitations, and I do like bigger prints. But I do use the Cricut. You can see some videos of that on our TikTok, on our YouTube, on our Instagram, and also our Facebook, showing you that, because I do use them. The other thing that I've never tried that I think is really cool that I've seen people do is using it with embroidery. Seen a lot of people using it that way, or even I've seen some really cool things where they do the design and then they go over it with the embroidery. It's really nice, but I'm not versed in that, so I don't know that I like it, but I don't have time to put that on my plate, and I'm not a sewer, so I don't know that I would yield the same results. But I do like to put it on wood. A customer shared with us some wood slabs that she did, and she put the sublimate sheets on, and it was gorgeous. I asked her, could she do a video to show me how to do it, because I would like to imitate that and do some things in my house with that wood, because I do like the canvases, but the way that she had it on wood, just like, wow, it was nice. It really, I was like, wow, just flabbergasted, if that's the right term. Okay, so there it is, and as you see, that's how quick it cuts out. You make Jack Skellington, what's that? Tommy Jack, tell me what's that? This is another one. These were some we were doing on that day. We were doing 8.5 by 11s, and oh, I like this one. It says, "When life gives you curves, flaunt them." And then this one is one of my favorite quotes. I love Maya Angelou, but I do like Michelle Obama. She said, "When they go low, we go high." And I do like this, because even though it's not the same as the Bible, but it's true. You know, you sometimes taking a harder road, which is that high road, is a lot more peaceful, beneficial, and it's just the right thing to do. So I get it, and I love that. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna heat press this one, and I'm gonna have this one. I'm gonna make that a canvas, and I don't know what color that one is on that. And this one says, just do the next right. Just do the next thing right. The next right thing. I like that. So I'm gonna trim this one really quick too. I'm gonna leave a little blue on this one because it has that blue. And then when you print, I do use, I prefer Epson printers. So the one that I'm using right there behind me is the Epson EcoTank. I like EcoTanks, my husband and I. Because the EcoTanks, you can just refill the ink solutions. So that one is a 15,000, and it prints up to 13 by 19. I found good success with the Epsons. They're easy to convert. They're pretty friendly. So I use them because pretty much everything that we make, we make for ourselves, and just to show how sublimate sheets work. And I really like them because you can take a picture of anything and make a design. I'm using, these are sublimate sheets. These are the same paper. They're fabric sheets. I'm printing one right now, and it's gonna come out right here. It's actually gonna be kind of the same as this one. And it's a fabric sheet. You just put it in your printer, and it prints directly to the sheet. You do not have to mirror, as you see. You see on that one, oops. And you heat press it for 380 degrees at 40 seconds, and that's it. So I like that too because I don't have to use any sublimation paper. I can print directly to it. Therefore, I'm positive that I'm getting 100% of my ink, and that's something that I really like too. Because with there are a lot of good sublimation transfer papers, but I like this because I know for a fact 100% of my ink is on this sheet. Therefore, I know that it's going on my design. And then, now we normally do a lot of giveaways too, but today, since it's just me, I'm not going to do a giveaway, but I will definitely give you a coupon code. You can use them on cotton shirts. I'll show you. I have some shirts over here. I'll show you other fabrics. You can use them on, these are all canvases that we've done. And so here's the print. It just came off the printer. So I'll sublimate this one just so you guys can see. I'll heat press it. This right here, this is it on wood. We've got a couple other ones. This is on plastic. Now when you do wood and plastic, you do want to use a adhesive. Print it out. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my heat press over here. So I have it preset to all right, thanks for joining, for coming back. Okay. So, someone was asking if this just goes on cotton, but I'll show you. You can put it on any fabric and not just fabrics. All right, so that's going to heat up. Let me grab this shirt right here. So I will show you what it looks like. All right. So this one, I'm gonna do this one right here. I'm gonna do this one, just sublimate it on this one, because this is gonna be a canvas, but I'll show you guys what that looks like, what this one looks like after it's heat pressed. And then I'll also press it onto a shirt. It's the same design. And I think I'm gonna put that on this shirt right here. Let me move those over there. Let me see what that'll look like. Okay, just so you can see the colors. That's kind of nice and different. I like things different. Just trying out these different ones to see what it looks like. Which looks the best. I think I really like this. And then I have this one, so let me just do it on this one because it's just a, just to show you. All right, so the first thing that you want to do, you want to pre-press your shirt for about 10 seconds to get out any excess moisture. So that's what I'm going to do, pre-press that shirt really quick to get out any excess moisture. I really like the canvases, the sublimate sheets on canvases. They look really cool. All right. So that one's ready, and I'm gonna put this one on here just because it has that outline. That way, in case my daughter wants to wear it. So if you see my husband's folding technique is this one, I'm just gonna copy it. But this is a way that you can do to make sure that your design doesn't move and transfer it to your heat press. I'll set it right there. And then someone was asking about the different materials, so let me show you guys this. So this is a like a mesh material. It's nylon and spandex. It's got the elasticity in it. But the great thing about this is that even though you can see my hand through this, and it's very light, is that as you see on here, you don't see any thing right here. You can see the design, but you see that your inks won't bleed through. So that's really nice. You don't get any bleed through with sublimate sheets. And then this is just to show you what it looks like when I talk about the colors, how important your colors are. You want to make sure that you have good colors that pop and everything, and the contrast. So this is my non-traditional Easter shirt, so that you see it's black, but then you got all these beautiful colors in here, and that's what's really great, that it gives you the ability to sublimate on darks. This other thing when we talk about sizing is that proportion size really matters, and how we have these different sizes. So these are all that I'm going to show you. These shirts are all 2X, okay? They're 2X women's shirts. So I want to show you what a 2X looks like on a standard, a legal, a boss, and a big boss. All right, so you'll be able to see for yourself. So this is a standard, which is a 8.5 by 11. So that's what it looks like. It doesn't look bad. I mean, you still have, you have your visual there. It's nice. But look at this. This is the same 8.5 by 14. This is a legal size on the same 2X shirt. And that's just show you the different color and how that looks. So it's still nice. It looks good. But then when you get into your boss, this is a 11 by 17. Look at the proportion. It looks really good, and it looks really good on that shirt too. And then this is what I love, the big boss. So now you've got this same 2X shirt, different color, but different shirt. And now you've got it on the big boss, which is the 13 by 19. Look how much print you get. That proportion size looks really good. So even though this looks good, when you compare them, this is boss, and this is why it's called big boss, because it looks really good. So that's the difference in the proportion size. So when you see it like by itself, it looks good, but then when you see something like this, and especially on larger shirts, because there is a market for that. And even though we don't make shirts, I like big shirts because I'm not a little girl. I got a lot of curves, and they look good. And then this is just to show you, this is the standard and legal again, but same print, but light, dark, so that you can see that variation, and a small shirt and a large shirt, so you can see the differences. All right, so we're almost ready. So I'm gonna put that one on that one, and then these two I'm just gonna print out so that you can see the colors. And then let's see. I think I like doing different things. I like being creative. So I think what I'm going to do here is put this one on here. The only thing I'm like, the colors. Is it the, I think I like that though. That's different. It's a different design. Says you're awesome. Yeah, I don't like the long one. But I would wear that. That's what I like when I make a shirt that I'll wear, that I see the creativity in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the shirt, and then I'm going to do this one also on a black one. So let me just pre-press it out really quick so that you guys can see that. And then we're at 380, so we can go ahead and we can start pressing. And this way that you guys can see the colors and how good it looks. And I love sublimation for this reason. It's really nice. All right. So that one's ready. And I'm just going to place it over here. Put that on it. And I can see a string right here. From when I cut it, my scissors need sharpening. So yeah, you always want to make sure that you use really sharp shears. So let's do this first shirt so that you guys can see it, and then we'll do this one. We'll just do the regular ones because I'm going to put the other one on a canvas. I don't have a canvas right now. So all you need to do is you put it on your heat press. Like I said, I like parchment paper because parchment paper is, it's thin enough, it's going to protect it. But with the parchment paper, I know because it's so thin that I'm getting an even distribution of my heat, because that's really important. You want to make sure that you get that even distribution, because that's going to make sure that the adhesive during the heating process that it marries with the fabric. So I'm just going to lay it over to cover it. Then I'm going to go ahead and put it down. 380 degrees for 40 seconds. This one, because I'm just going to heat press this one so that you guys can see it and see the colors. I'm just going to lay this on here and then lay that on top of that. And it'll be the same thing with this one. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, and this is the part that I love about sublimation. Because when you sublimate, you get beautiful colors. And it is nice. Look at that. That is beautiful. All right, so let me show you the same one. I'm just gonna print it out so that you can see the consistency and the colors. So this one, I'm just gonna, maybe I'll make her a little frame. So this one actually, like I said, I can make her a little frame. I can make her a canvas just with her name. And it's gonna be the same thing because this is the way that if you had, so if you wanted to put it on plastic or wood, you could do that. And what's really cool about those, especially the wood, is like putting epoxy over it. It makes it look really nice. But this is nice. All right, and then let me set this over here. Because when that comes off, I'm going to do another, and we're just going to keep it going. All right, so let me show you guys so that you see the consistency and the colors. This is it right here, and then look at that, consistent colors. Let me just fold this down. This is really good. That's what I love about it. So you don't have to worry about it because it's fabric. You're always getting the consistent colors as long as you have that 380 degrees at 40 seconds. You should be getting the same consistent product every time, and which we do. And you should too. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so let me put this one on here. So what you want to do is to put your shirt on there. Then you just want to put your parchment sheet on top of it. And this is to show you on black. So you can do it on any type of fabric because it will adhere. It has the adhesive on the back side, and like I said, the adhesive adheres to it. And this is just showing you too, this is that that same one that we just printed out on here. It's the same one on the bottom, the name. So you see those colors are the same. And this is what it looks like on darks. Ooh, the shirt is hot. This is what it looks like on darks. Looks really good. See that? All right, and now let's do this one. I want to put this one on a canvas. All right, so 380 degrees for 40 seconds. All right, so this one, here we go. All right, and this is the last one right here. And then I've got to jump off, guys. But let me get this one for you, just to show those colors. And then we'll put that one on there. All right, 3, 2, 1, here we go. So let's see these colors, how well they look. They look really nice. All right, and here we go. As you can see, those nice, rich colors in there. And this is green. So this one I'm gonna make a frame. I'm gonna have it framed so that you'll see it comes out really nice in a canvas. Okay, and then this last one, guys. So now this one is a little bit bigger of a print. I told you that this was a 8.5, I'm sorry, a legal size. So a legal size is 8.5 by 14. So it's a little bit bigger. So I did try to turn that. So now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and just cover it up with that parchment paper. Same thing, 380 degrees at 40 seconds. And this is the shirt I'm excited about because it is different. Like I said, I really like things when they're different. Oh, thank you guys. All right, let's see. I'm so excited about this one. Oh, we got 10 seconds. I can do a lot in 10 seconds. Let's see. All right, so here we go with this one. And then just to show you, like I was talking about the consistency in your colors. Dang, I couldn't do that much in 10 seconds, huh? All right, so this is the last one. Oh, I like this. I like those colors. I like this because it's different. Oh, I really like that. I think I want to make another one of these. There you go. All right, so those are sublimate sheets, and those are available at abcdesignsforyou.com. You can also use coupon code THANKS. It'll give you a 10% discount on your purchase. And thanks for watching and taking time with us, and we'll see you again shortly. Yeah. Oh. Thank you.